Since this week, SIGFOX has enabled a new service, the geolocation service, which can tell fairly precise from where you're connecting to their antennas. And for me it's easy, I just found out today that they have an antenna close to the North Station over there. And to get all of this working is very easy. In essence, you don't have to do anything to get the basic service if your contract allows it. And I have a free contract that comes, it's a prototype contract that comes with my LaunchPad, and immediately when I sent it my first data package today, I got an exact location of where the antenna is that I'm contacting. So let's zoom in on the website here. As soon as you click on location, you get a location of the latest contact. You can find it back for each contact you make, so if your device is moving, you can trace it back wherever. But let's zoom in. The city is already correct, so I'm living in the community of Schaarbeek. The geolocation of the antenna that I'm contacting is here on the HQ of the Belgian provider of the SIGFOX network, and I'm living here, so that's very close. And that already gives a fairly precise location of where your device is and where it's moving to. But you can also ask the service to send that information to you. And I have done that here. I have configured my device and set up the geolocation service to send me an email with the longitude, latitude and radius every time I connect to the network. So let's have a look. Here are the callbacks. These two callbacks were existing ones. This one is sending a message to the Amazon Web Service. This one is sending me an email every time my device contacts SIGFOX, and it sends me the payload of the device. And now I've added a new callback, a service callback for geolocation. So that's the new one. Let's have a look. So here you can see the options. This is a service. The previous one was a data service. This one is a service and of the type geolocation. I'm sending an email to myself, so you all know my email now. Don't spam me. And that email has as a subject geolocation device sequence number. Sequence number is the number of the message that I'm sending from my device, and then it sends me back the latitude, the longitude and the radius. And that all works perfect. Each time that I contact the SIGFOX network, half a minute later I receive an email with the exact geolocation of the antenna that I'm talking to. In some locations where you have multiple antennas, you will get a better location of your own device. But that's not happening in Belgium yet. In France I've seen that there are locations with 3 antennas and they can do a more precise location. But this one is good enough to start. And all of this just works. I didn't have to change anything in my firmware. As soon as I started contacting the service, I got this additional information. So that's great. And that's all. It's a great new service. It helps me with a particular project that I'm doing where the precision of where you are is part of the functionality of that device.